In this video, we will look at some information regarding the topics power and energy in electronics. Power. What is it? Power is a measurement of work done. In physics, it is referred to as the rate of transfer of energy. The simple equation for power is work over time. Power is measured in the units watts. A single watt is equivalent to 1 joule of energy transferred in 1 second. So how did power come about? Who had discovered it? It was James Prescott Joule, born on December 24th, 1818 in Salford, Lancashire. Joule's initial experiments were in relation to electric motors. He attempted to possibly one day replace steam engine in his brewery with electric motors. His curiosity had led him to eventually discover the Joule's law. Joule's law states the amount of heat per second that develops in a wire carrying a current is proportional to the electrical resistance of the wire and the square of the current. In short, he formulates from his theory that P equals I squared R, which can be further simplified using Ohm's law to P equals VI. He then conducted an experiment using a paddle wheel and a calorimeter to measure the output heat. From this he concluded and announced the value of work required to produce 1 unit of heat. Moving on further to energy. So what is energy exactly? Energy is defined as the ability to do work. Energy is all around us in our daily lives. It has many forms and exists in various places. The law of conservation of energy outlines that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It is simply transferred from one form to another. Energy exists in many forms, some of which are solar, wind, hydro, nuclear, thermal, sound, electrical, and chemical, to list the obvious few. This brings us to who discovered electrical energy. It was none other than Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston on January 17, 1706. He is well known for his many professions throughout his life. We will only look at his electrical contributions. He has, however, invented a few things such as the bifocal lens, the lightning rod, swimming flippers, Franklin's stove, and the glass harmonica. His most well-known contribution to electricity was his famous kite experiment. He had a theory that lightning was electricity. To prove this, he attached a metal hook to a kite and flew it during a thundercloud above. As a result, the kite was struck by lightning and gave Franklin an electric shock. This confirmed his theory. Very briefly, it is safe to conclude that Franklin's experiments and observations allowed for scientists in the future to go along this path to create something brighter, as was the case for Thomas Edison, who invented a light bulb following his influence, and this has severely impacted our lives today.